In 2019, we were really, really broken. There was just like no love, no peace in the home, just lots of chaos.
We have 5 beautiful children, weren't married, and we just were disconnecting at a point.
I decided that I needed to really work on myself because I can't love somebody else if I'm not working on myself. And I just kept getting this feeling that I needed to go back to church. I knew that there was something more out there. I was driving one day and I saw a Journey and I just pulled in on a Sunday morning. As soon as I did, I couldn't get away, and then I started counseling with Pastor Josh, and that's when I really just started running for Jesus.
I didn't want to find Jesus. I didn't need Jesus to find me. I felt like I was strong enough to do it myself, but everything changed for her. Katie was finding happiness, and I had no explanation. I had no understanding, but she was happy, and I wasn't.
We officially separated in August of 2019. I knew that God had so much more for me, and I needed to be obedient. I made the decision to get baptized. It was very important for me, though, because we were in the process of counseling together, that he was there.
So I work Sundays like religiously. If you have to do something, you should have rescheduled. But this is Katie's baptism. As I'm walking up, everybody was giving me a hand, giving me a hug. I'm just greeted in goosebumps. And I see my kids and I'm just all in awe. Like, I'm here. Katie's crying of joy and tears. It was just a beautiful moment.
I've been praying so hard, and that right there was like the first glimpse of hope. It was like something just lit inside of him, and I put my pride aside and I gave him the same grace that God gave me. And in January of 2020, we officially got back together. We still were not married, but we decided that we were gonna be together and work through it.
After that, we definitely started going to church more, but COVID hit and literally everything shut down. I actually went on the Go Journey app and started looking at old sermons just to fill my spirit, feel something, you know? And I tried everything in my power to keep going.
As soon as we heard that church was opening again, we ran back to church and just dove in, and that's when that opportunity for Freedom was available.
When I went through Freedom, it was like onions being peeled down.
All of that anxiety and depression and shame that I had built up, I could just feel lifting off of me.
Me and my father definitely did not have the relationship that I think we should have. We couldn't be Bruce and Bruce in a household. So I was called Kyle for most of my life. I despised Bruce because my father was a big core feeling into why I was the way I was. Through abuse, through neglect, I didn't want to live up to the name Bruce. Going through Freedom, I have actually found freedom in forgiving my father. And it was like a calling. I have lived with my past for so long as Kyle that I needed to be washed away from that and reborn as Bruce. I actually chose to be baptized because I know who I am now. I know who I am through Christ.
The moment that he came to me and told me he wanted to get baptized, that's when I started crying for real. You know, we're celebrating each other, and Pastor Josh was like, yeah, you know, we'll baptize you, then we'll just get you married right there.
And we were like, and he like giggled, brushed it off, but me and Katie were like,
word, let's do it. I was like, I want to marry you, I want to be with you forever. I know that you're the person I'm supposed to be with. There's no reason why somebody shouldn't feel the way I feel. If there's any curiosity in your heart at all, That's not just a question. That's like God knocking at the door. You have a choice to open it or to close it. And my recommendation to you is like open that door and let him in, and don't ever let him walk back out that door, because I promise you, when you find that freedom, you'll never want to let it go.